Hello everyone. Today I will be discussing a question ratio analysis. We have to find out sale, sundry debtors, sundry creditors and closing stock. Now, according to the question given information, velocity is given. So first point we have to remember if velocity is given in months, then turnover ratio is equal to months in a year upon velocity. Here turnover ratio means it may be stock turnover ratio, it may be creditors turnover ratio, it may be debtors turnover ratio. Velocity means stock velocity, debtors velocity, creditor velocity. Whatever may be there, we have to substitute the value. So that is equal to 12 upon velocity. Second, sometimes the velocity might be given in weeks. So if velocity is given in weeks, then that case turnover ratio is equal to weeks in a year upon velocity. So weeks in a year is equal to 52 upon velocity. Sometimes velocity might be given in, if velocity is given in days, that is equal to days in a year upon velocity, that is equal to 365 upon velocity. If it is a leap year, we have to change according to that. Now, according to the question, which velocity is given first? Debtors velocity. So we write it here. Debtors velocity is equal to 3 months. Now, how to calculate debtors turnover ratio? Debtors turnover ratio, that we can denote it with DTR. If velocity is given in month, turnover ratio is equal to month in a year, that is 12 upon velocity, that is 3, that is equal to 4. Now, what is the formula for calculating debtors turnover ratio? Debtors turnover ratio is equal to credit sale, or if credit sale is not given, we can consider sale upon debtors. Here we know the value of DTR 4 we have calculated. Credit sale or sale we don't know. Debtors we don't know. Now we have to look into the formulas question if any information. Now gross profit is given 20%. Gross profit is also given 5 lakh. From this we can calculate the value of sale. Now gross profit ratio is equal to 20%. Apart from this, gross profit is given. Gross profit is equal to rupees 5 lakh. Now, what is the formula of gross profit ratio? That is gross profit upon sales is equal to 20 upon 100. We can substitute the value of gross profit, that is equal to 5 lakh upon sales is equal to 20 upon 100. We can cross multiply and calculate the value of sale. Sales is equal to 5 lakh multiplied by 100 upon 20, that is equal to 25 lakh. Now we can substitute this value of sale in the main equation, that is equal to, if credit sale is given, then first priority we have to give to credit sale. If it is not given, then that case we can take sale value. So DTR we already have calculated, 4 is equal to, sale is equal to 25 lakh upon debtors. Now debtors is equal to 25 lakh upon 4, that is equal to 6,25,000. Now according to the question, what do we have to calculate? Sundry debtors. Now sundry debtors is equal to, sundry debtors is equal to debtors minus bills receivable. So already we have calculated the value of debtors, that is equal to 6,25,000. 6,25,000 minus, according to the question, bills receivable and bills payable are given. Bills receivable is 60,000, so we deduct 60,000 from 6,25,000, that is equal to, the answer, final answer of sundry debtors is equal to 5,65,000. Okay, next, after this, next information according to the question is given, stock velocity. Now stock velocity is equal to, stock velocity is equal to, according to the question it is given, 6 month. 6 month. Now how to calculate stock turnover ratio? Stock turnover ratio is equal to, if velocity is given in month, turnover ratio is equal to 12 upon velocity, that is equal to 2. Now STR is equal to cost of goods sold upon average stock. Cost of goods sold upon average stock. There are two formulas to calculate cost of goods sold. One is opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Second one, sales minus gross profit. But according to the question, we can apply the first formula. So cost of goods sold is equal to, cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. Now we know the value of sale. We have calculated sale is equal to 25 lakh. So we can write it here, 25 lakh minus gross profit is given in the question, that is equal to 5 lakh. So cost of goods sold is equal to 20 lakh. Now we can substitute this cost of goods sold in this main equation. So next slide, STR is equal to, STR is equal to cost of goods sold upon average stock. So STR, we have calculated the value, STR is equal to 2. So 2 is equal to, cost of goods sold is 20 lakh upon average stock. So from this, average stock is equal to, average stock is equal to 10 lakh. Now what is the formula for average stock? Average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock upon 2. but opening stock and closing stock are not given directly. We know the value of average stock. So here we can write next 2 average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock. According to this, 2 average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock. Now we have to look into it. What is the information regarding stock is given? Stock as on 31/3/2017 was rupees 20,000 higher than that of opening stock. So it is given 31/3/2017 means closing stock. Closing stock is equal to opening stock plus 20,000. According to the sentence, closing stock was rupees 20,000 higher than that of opening stock. We don't know the value of opening stock. We can assume it as opening stock as X. So we can write it here. X plus closing stock is equal to X plus 20,000. Now average stock is equal to, so 2 average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock. So we can write it here, 2 multiplied by, what is the value of average stock? Already we have calculated, that is equal to 10 lakh. 10 lakh is equal to, we have considered opening stock as X plus 20,000. Here this X plus 20,000 means closing stock. From where we get this value X plus 20,000? According to the sentence which is given already in the question, that is closing stock is equal to opening stock plus 20,000. Now from this we can calculate the value of X, that is 20 lakh is equal to 2x plus 20,000. Now X is equal to 20 lakh minus 20,000 upon 2, that is equal to 9,90,000. Now what is the value of this? X means this is opening stock. This is our opening stock. Now how to calculate closing stock? So closing stock is equal to X plus 20,000. So we can write it there. Closing stock is equal to X plus 20,000. We have calculated the value of X is equal to 9,90,000 plus 20,000, that is equal to 10,10,000. This is our answer of D part, that is closing stock. Now we have to calculate sundry creditors. According to the question, creditors velocity is given. Next information, creditors velocity is equal to 2 month. Now how to calculate creditors turnover ratio? Creditors turnover ratio is equal to 12 upon 2, that is equal to 6. So CTR, what is the formula for CTR? CTR is equal to credit purchases. If it is given first priority, we have to give it to credit purchases. If it is not given, then that case we can consider purchases upon creditors. So we know the value of CTR, we have calculated 6. We don't know credit purchases, we don't know creditors. Now, is there any way to calculate purchases? Now, we know the value of cost of goods sold, that is 20 lakh. So, another formula of cost of goods sold we can apply here. Cost of goods sold is equal to opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. We know the value of opening stock, we know the value of closing stock, we know the value of cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold, what is the value? We have calculated cost of goods sold is equal to 20 lakh. Is equal to, what is the value of opening stock? Opening stock we have calculated, that is equal to 9,90,000 plus we don't know purchases and we know the value of closing stock is equal to 10,10,000. From this we can calculate the value of purchases. Now purchases is equal to 20,20,000. Now we can substitute this in the equation of creditors turnover ratio, that is equal to 20,20,000 upon creditors. And here we know the value of CTR is equal to 6. Now from this we can calculate creditors is equal to 20,20,000 upon 6, that is equal to 3,36,667. Now according to the question, what we have to calculate? Sundry creditors. Now sundry creditors is equal to creditors minus bills payable. So we have calculated creditors is equal to creditors 3,36,667. 3,36,667 minus bills payable, already given in the question, bills payable is equal to 36,667. So we deduct in order to calculate sundry creditors, that is equal to 36,667, that is equal to 3 lakh. This is the final answer. So thanks for watching the video.